Okay, so I guess my biggest piece of advice is when you're making drums as a collegiate Taiko player without like a professional studio or something, is that things might not be perfect every time, but you shouldn't let like perfection get in the way of just getting something done. So in this case we kind of had a rush on the attacks when the ear was gonna rip or something, and we might not always have every condition that we need, like a nice quiet place where we can make it. So we kind of adjusted by trying to be a little bit quieter with how we pounded the head and stuff. But I think this is how the drums get made, by just people doing it on their free time, in spring break now or like a weekend or something. And it takes a little bit of time, but I think it's really rewarding. And we wouldn't have all the drums we do if we didn't rehead them and take care of them. So it's kind of an important part of being a Taiko player. I think more and more these days people are getting them professionally redone, particularly the Taiko Center in Los Angeles, and there's other professionals like Toshi Kato in Los Angeles too. But so up here in Davis, I think there's still not that many places where you could get these professionally done. So at this time it's still pretty useful, and I think it's still kind of an important just way to connect with history and culture too, and the North American, Japanese American, or Asian American Taiko experience. So yeah, just making a drum. I think Tayo Ono, who's a Kodo member now, once came and he played with us, and I had kind of said something to him along the lines of like, after playing on like Asano Taiko every day, like is it weird to play on these homemade drums? And he said no, you can hear the love that you put into them. He said, I actually kind of like the sound that you can kind of hear it in the way you play. So I think that's kind of true of all our drums. They're all a little bit different, all a little bit weird, kind of just like collegiate Taiko players. But I think when they get together in an ensemble, it sounds real nice, and you make something out of that. So, all right, that's it for this. This is our drum A, reheaded March 2022.